Hello. I won't be staying on long because, like, the more research you do in life, uh, the more it's disappointing, you know? Like, the more you know, it's really scary, kind of. I was doing research on, well, I thought it was kind of weird because I noticed there was a lot of asylums, old ones that aren't really there anymore, but they're still there, some of the buildings. Hi, Kimberly. But they had, like, 900 acres, 78 buildings. I mean, and there's a lot of them in the 1800s, and even like they went up into the 1900s. Like, I'm thinking to myself, I think they were forced labor. And, like, like poorhouses. I mean, really, 900 acres, 78 buildings. They had at one point 10,000 people in it. I mean, that just is, that's off the chain. And now they're bringing that back. Like, they're reopening some of these places. And they have been, and they've been pouring millions of dollars into it, acting like it's, to help the mental health system when really it isn't. They're like, even ah, the more research, the it's just so ah ah, you know, really is. How you doing, Kimberly? I listened a little bit to Melissa's video, and I'm like, wow, I can't even comprehend how they, you know, ugh, God, the whole not being able to, you know, think to yourself, if that was happening to you, would you want that happening? Like, I mean, my God, it's really pretty gross. The whole doxing of people's families and stuff. I mean, if she's arguing with Chicken Winter, that's one thing, but keep it in between, you two. Like, don't be going into people's families and stuff. That's crazy, and crazy for you to be sharing it on your community. It's just so sad. The whole, oh my God, just, I don't know. I think people should just let live and let live. I mean, No offense, but who, Melissa or Chicken Winner? Kimberly. Melissa or Chicken Winner? I mean, Melissa is off the chain. Just really, they're off the chain with this whole harassing people's kids and grandkids. Yeah, man, they're just, oh my God, insanity. And she lives in such a beautiful area and everything. She's got all that beauty around her, and she's just like oozing negative energy. It's insane. It's insanity. It really is. I was looking into this that North Fox Island in Michigan. I don't know if you had if you've ever heard of that, but God, I just can't even imagine that for like social media is good. It is good. The internet is good for research and stuff like that. But it's so overwhelming when you look at a story and you know that because it wasn't on your own doorstep, like the whole North Fox Island. Um, no doubt in my mind, if they were to excavate there, they would find so many remains of missing children. Right, Kimberly? I mean, and the guy got away with it too. And there was priests involved, and they were doing it under the guise of, charities, and the guy got away with it. He was from the oh my God. It was like this huge child predatory ring. I know, Kimberly. Isn't it so? Ugh, it's overwhelming. What is going on now in the world is overwhelming. And what's gone on in the past, too, is fucking. This guy, they got away with it. They knew, like, I couldn't. They were doing snuff films and stuff. I mean, insanity. It makes no sense. Like, they need somebody who's like a good speaker, a good orator to speak for the entire world, and not like that like somebody like Winston Churchill or something, but to inspire people to this is out of hand. It's out of hand. Yeah, and the thing was that until like a certain year, uh child, like that kind of stuff was covered under the First Amendment. That's what they said through a loophole. I mean, like, oh my God, it was incredible. These people all had banks offshore, like in the Caribbean and the Virgin Islands. And I mean, this guy, he got tipped off that they were going to, I mean, my God. And they were doing ritualistic murders, like if somebody was thinking about turning them in. They got away with all of it. Everything, every single thing, they got away with it all. I bet it, the whole thing ran from like all over the world. It was this big, huge thing. There's, I guarantee you that there is bones and stuff underneath the there. I mean, so sad. That other video that I posted too about the Indian kid, and oh, I don't know, can I say Indian, First Nation, Indigenous? I don't know. I mean, I'm not. The other day when I said, when I listed like Latino, Hispanic, Spanish, I don't know. I don't know what the right words are anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the right words anymore. I wasn't. I was. I mean, here's something. Okay. All right. Okay. And okay. So I was doing some research too, and somebody said to me that, well, it came up like, well, the Navy. Okay, the Navy. I can't even like. I can't. Everything. You can't. You can't fucking say a word anymore. I can't believe there's any argument whatsoever about teaching kids in kindergarten and I mean, like, come on, kindergarten. I wasn't even thinking about sex, and they're like, these are. I mean, stop. It's almost like pushing sex on kids like nowadays in every sense. I'm not saying same. I'm saying opposite, same. Ooh, fucking, it's crazy. Nothing's sacred anymore. Like, are they saying anything more about that brain eating disease? Or, I mean, this shit's gonna be ending up coming this way. I mean, this stuff doesn't get contained. That shit's, I mean, it's terrorism, that brain eating disease. Did they find out who put it there? What happened? That'll spread. I mean, how are they getting it? What's going on? Who sold it? Like, there's got to be more, I mean, but it's so disappointing. It becomes overwhelming. It does. I believe so, Kimberly. It seems like everything disgusting is, like, I mean, it's like targeted. I watched this whole thing where, I don't, oh, terrible. No, you don't. It's not even like church. It's you can have church inside yourself, really. And you know what? I was looking at some videos where it was saying Germany is pulling down mosques and stuff. Do you know why they would do something like that? That's such a catch 22. That's a dirty move right there. I mean, there's no need to, but I mean, they're getting the protests and all this stuff. People are protesting, but it's not peaceful. Sometimes I feel like they use that though to scare people. You know, the Bible. I just can't even imagine that. All those religious sites. In the holy city and everywhere. Not even just all over the Middle East. All those you know sites, the archaeology. It's like all being destroyed. Destroyed. Then I was looking into reading or something about the Vatican, and man, God, how the hell do they have like their own bank and stuff? And they've got all these, I mean, my God, they've got all these bones of pagans. Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think it is. I think heaven and hell is in the same spot. I think I think it's sick that they used to kill people if they had the Bible written in a different language other than Latin. You know, not really, Kimberly. There's some nice things in the world painted by the hand of God. 28 people and nobody will talk to us, Kimberly. They'll probably talk to you, not me. And that's why people like, Munchie and all of them. That's why they do what they do because they get so much support. And all their bad behavior gets fucking like Muko support and shit. And, you got the infighting with people that are, just because there's a difference of an opinion, like not even as drastic as it was made to be. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know. Then you got Izzy and e-baggers who's got to be shit stirrers and stir shit and Luna and others. Gotta stir shit. Sad. Sad that people gotta be that way. And they're all like, and if and Tander and No BS go back there, that's them coming back to problem, like that. Like it's like, come on, don't even try guilting people into, like, or trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, hmm, people can make their own choices and be. I don't know why they scope everything and like they just love to see, you know, any kind of distress going on or anything. And they totally deflect and gaslight people, and it's sad. It really is. But on top of that, there's even, bigger things going on, and it sucks, you know? It's all kind of shitty. But I don't know. I guess, I don't know. Like, according to, the Daily E-Bagger, the Daily E-Bagger says that's what his news flash is. So, hi, coward. Oh, did he? I don't watch him. I don't watch him. What did he do? Did he leave it up there or what? He probably was himself. Um, hey, he's crazy like that. Could have been himself. I never watch him. Yeah, and it's a shame, isn't it? Like, I didn't know any. I don't know anything about it, Chris. Is that the one that goes to Sharon's? He wouldn't do that though. That guy. I mean, I don't know that. Yeah, I don't watch him. I don't know. I have no clue. Hold on. BRB. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Maybe it was Ron Jeremy. That's terrible. That's terrible. Oh my God. Sure. I'll be right back. sure they know that if they make the news as depressing as it can be, that people will say they can't watch it anymore, you know? And everybody will just look away, you know? I feel like that makes sense. I feel like I look too much at news tonight and stuff like that, you know? And it just makes me all feel like, ugh, you know? Hi, Rainbow. It's a bummer to me that I'm this discouraged. It's like I don't know what to say anymore, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially reading that whole North Fox Island thing. That guy got away with that. They all got away with it. And they had offshore accounts and that whole Oakland was it is it Oakland County child killer there that they never caught. Oh my god. Like they had this document that uh it's insane. It's the saddest shit ever. And the guy got away. He was like a millionaire philanthropist. Yeah, philanthropist. How are they still calling him a millionaire philanthropist? They were fake charities. It was a cover. Ugh. Yes, yeah. And the shit was actually covered under like First Amendment, so they weren't even. But they said themselves they were doing like murders. If people were gonna tell, they'd murder somebody like in front. They and scare them or And if they make homelessness a crime, even though they're raising all the rents, no, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't like them anyway. Yeah, even though the rents are like extremely high, if they make homelessness a crime, they're gonna start throwing them in these asylums again. They've been refurbishing them. True story. Look it up. They probably were a man, Howard. Well, no, they're not doing that. They're using the money. It's like $790 a day to keep them in this place. They're telling you they're gonna turn them into like workhouses. They're gonna be like poorhouses again. Are there no workhouses? Isn't that what he said? Scrooge. It'll be like the gulag. Are there no prisons? Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. They're calling it like civil conversion. So it's not like a crime, but they're allowing them to, if somebody's homeless. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what's going on. Look it up. Look it up. All those people who like have missing, children and everything, when they read about that story, they must be like, I can't believe that this guy, that's no justice right there. That is just, wow. The guy literally got away. And they knew really where he was, too. And he already had all his money in offshore banks. I mean, come on. Like, that's terrible that they allowed it. Unreal. Look at you knowing all the words. Coward. That's a good play, though. That's really a great play. I'm too down and out for a live stream. I'm gonna end my live stream, you guys. Peace, love, and tacos. United we stand, divided we fall. Justice for all. Good night.